Today, this podcast is entirely dedicated to women, so if this displeases some men, they have the choice between closing this podcast or listening until the end to improve their empathy and overall knowledge of women. For some time now, there have been sexist trends with pejorative connotations about women everywhere on social networks, and this remains a rather logical phenomenon since society has always placed women in the second place. Moreover, feminine values have always been valued through seduction, which includes eroticism and sometimes motherhood. Through this podcast, I would like to encourage men towards greater respect for women and their ideas. Let us not forget that human perfection does not exist and that each human being is sensitive with this part of vulnerability which cannot be defined by sexual codes as well as brutal concepts which are sometimes inappropriate to each individual situation. A few quick questions to start with general cases. Is a woman's self-esteem systematically linked to sexuality? The answer is no. I would say that you should maintain the honesty of your own judgment and the moral benefits of a romantic relationship. Each situation and experience is unique. Does the couple's relationship become beneficial for a woman's morale? The answer is yes and no, since it all depends on the personality of the woman concerned and the type of romantic relationship. Is a woman happy in her celibacy? The answer is yes and no, since celibacy can be used beneficially to build inner peace or the opposite. Furthermore, love exists outside of the couple, since there are different forms of love, such as self-love, love of other human beings, maternal and paternal love, passionate love of a man or other, brotherly love between brothers and sisters, purely friendly love. The real question would be to know if a woman knows how to use her celibacy to learn about herself and practice giving her own time to those around her or her family of heart, her friendly tribe, our human and sentimental tribe. What does personal development represent for women? Personal development isn't very popular overall, but I think every stage of a woman's life has some form of personal development. Personal development can be constructive or unproductive. Is seduction a compulsory means of expression for women? The answer is yes, because society encourages feminine beauty in several ways, through marketing, cosmetics, advertising campaigns, beauty salons, hair salons. Our entire environment influences women to be physically attractive. Are dialogues between women constructive for female self-esteem? I think that dialogues between women are good, especially when the exchanges are complicit and sincere. The feeling of being listened to and understood is often very present in female dialogue. Do we have this feminine reflex of personal kindness towards ourselves? I know that society is often harsh and the outlook on women is often demanding, so I think that individual kindness is a little difficult with a stressful social environment, but I think that human kindness is something that every woman possesses by nature in general.